We're going to listen to more Steely Dan, which is something I've reacted to, a bunch of things already, but continuing with the Countdown to Ecstasy album. You guys are so funny. Sometimes I type and you're like, you're not even paying attention, you're typing. I'm paying attention because I'm typing. Listen, if I'm just sitting there listening, I'm not really paying attention. I'm like, what day is it? When can I go on vacation? When can I book my next trip? When I type, it keeps me listening. First of all, Steely Dan has been pretty dark genred. And yes, I will not call it yacht rock because I know it's not. I just think it's pretty dark, masculine. I call it very masculine. Very, very, very masculine topics. Written for men, by men, for men. Very masculine. Definitely not written for women. And definitely written by men. So, but very dark, cool topics so far. So let's see what this next track is on this album. I already did the first two. This is Showbiz Kids. I may pull up the lyrics. I may type. I may not. Let's go.
Unravel, I found this to be true. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. On the corner with the rug inside, they got the booze they need, all that money can buy. They got the shapely bodies, they got the Steely Dan t-shirts, and for the coupe they cry. They're outrageous, honey, let me tell you. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light, while the poor people sleeping, all the stars come out at night.
fade out. Okay, I think it was a cool song. The Lost Wages thing is interesting. I think Lost Wages is kind of like Las Vegas, right? I like that they use a looping technology. I go da 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 da. They just loop that the whole time, which I think at the time was a new technology. It's the 70s, you know. They were just getting into that kind of stuff. There was some cool guitar stuff, some cool bass stuff. Good singing, by the way. Really, really strong singing. Nice harmony, nice melody, sometimes like a random vocal, you know, like something like that. I thought it was good. The words are so out there. You know, it's like these like very sad stories. While the poor people sleeping with the shade on the light. While the poor people singing da 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 da. While they go to Lost. Okay, that's playing music. Go to Lost Wages, Lost Wages. But yeah, it was cool. It's like a vibe. I still stand by what I said. Very masculine music written that I think men would like a lot more than women. The showbiz kids thing, recording themselves, kind of reminded me of like today's culture with like Instagram. See, I'm still sick, guys. Instagram just being like, you know, filming yourselves. In the dead of night. Well, it sounded good on that vinyl. So yeah, so far this Countdown to Ecstasy is a pretty cool album. I like that they reference themselves. Steely Dan t-shirts. I was like, all right. Were they like big by then to even think about that? Kind of bravado in that sense of like, we're so great. We're Steely Dan t-shirts. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what all those words mean, but having the Go to Lost Wages in the background, which I think is like Las Vegas because you're just losing your wages gambling away. They have other songs about gambling and decrepit behavior and kind of just addiction and yeah, gambling, addiction, alcohol, blah, all these like dark affairs, you know, like dark sexuality. Like I feel like a lot of Steely Dan is kind of these like darker subject matters that maybe other bands at the time didn't write about. So I respect that. But again, it's fun to hear the vinyl. I was into it. I was going to type and then I was like, nah, I'm just going to groove. I was thinking things I wanted to type, but then I was like, whatever. There's a pawn in very 70s, but I like it with the lights and the shades on. It's a lot of like rich kids, poor people, rich people, or everyone rich, everyone's poor. Everyone can become poor, then you can become rich because you're a showbiz kid. Are you a trust fund baby, showbiz kids? I'm not sure. Maybe you make a bunch of money and then you waste it all away gambling. The man takes it, the industry. I'm not sure what the secret behind this all, but definitely interesting song. Definitely talented writing. Definitely talented musicianship and very good singing, good harmony. So overall, I like it. I like the loop, actually. Maybe it got a little repetitive for my taste, but I think at the time it was a cool effect to do, and it definitely has a dramatic effect in terms of how it impacts the sound. So thanks for requesting that. Yay, Steely Dan. If you want me to react to something, click on my link tree, go here, press request form, fill it out. Then I get to go here. It comes here. When I do it, I turn it green. I'm almost done with this Countdown to Ecstasy, and then I'll turn this green. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Check out my other Steely Dan videos and things like Chicago. And I've done a lot of Grateful Dead and the Beatles, and then newer stuff too. Okay, bye.